Let's shift gears for a moment and talk with Carol Spahn. Carol, again, welcome to our Global Connections TV show. Now, in 1961, President John F. Kennedy established the U.S. Peace Corps, and this is in 2021, you had your 60th anniversary, and this has been a really unique concept to provide technical assistance to many economically developing countries. As I recall, over the years, there have been about 250,000 Americans who are returned Peace Corps volunteers who have worked in other countries. Today, you have about, what, 7,000 volunteers in a little over 60 countries around the world that will be going back into their countries once we get through this COVID pandemic?
That's correct, Bill.
What are the three goals of Peace Corps?
Well, as you mentioned, President John F. Kennedy founded the Peace Corps 60 years ago to promote world peace and friendship, which is a very, very lofty and ambitious goal. And, I often say that world peace and friendship is not just the work of politicians or of governments, it's the work of individuals around the world coming together across difference. So in the Peace Corps Act, the three goals of the Peace Corps are: first, to help the people of interested countries in meeting their need for trained individuals. So it's a developmental goal and really based on those requests that come in from countries that ask for our support. Second, we help promote a better understanding of Americans on the part of the people we're serving, and we help promote a better understanding of other people on the part of Americans. So essentially, it is a cross-cultural exchange, bridging divides and overcoming differences as we work together side by side. Volunteers go out at the invitation of foreign governments, and they go into local communities and they work on locally identified priorities and really share the diversity of America. So it is very much an organization that is based on cross-cultural respect, deep partnership, and really working together on those issues that are most challenging.
When I was in the Peace Corps, there were several functional areas, but the three big ones were volunteers who worked in education, urban community development, rural community development. Have those categories changed or have they expanded? Or what are your main categories today?
Sure. Well, we've got 6 primary sectors that we work in. Health is obviously, a very big one and very prominent right now as we think about going back into the world following the COVID pandemic. Education is our biggest sector. We also work in agriculture, environment, youth and development, and community economic development.
And our viewers who would like more information on both the Peace Corps and Rotary, they can go to peacecorps.gov, www.peacecorps.gov, or to www.rotary.org. Well, Carol, we've got a short video. I think it's an excellent video of President John F. Kennedy and other folks explaining what the Peace Corps is about. It runs for about 2 minutes, 55 seconds, but let's take a look at that and we'll come back and talk about Peace Corps again.
Sure.
But what does the man who started the Peace Corps think about it now?
The willingness of all Americans, men and women, young and old, to serve in the Peace Corps, to serve in all parts of the world, to serve at little pay, to do jobs that most of them have never done before, is one of the most encouraging manifestations of the American spirit this country has seen in many years. The Peace Corps gives us a chance to show a side of our country which is too often submerged. Our desire to live in peace, our desire to be of help.
Today, hope endures. In fact, it's as strong as it was when we started our journey in 1961, maybe even stronger. Every day, Peace Corps volunteers and all of us who support them wake up and spend the day working hard to make the world a better place. The larger causes we serve are the farmers in Panama, businesswomen in Albania, students in Rwanda, environmentalists in Jamaica, healthcare workers in South Africa. Our work is manifested in them and that thousands and thousands of others will never meet. It's a two-way street. Or, more accurately with Peace Corps, a two-way dirt road or footpath. And that volunteers venture to far-flung corners of the world and bring back to the United States after they serve more knowledge of, compassion for, and ability to ensure peace. They live it, promote it, and never stop sharing it. Peace is the first word of who we are. That our mission and goals haven't changed in nearly 60 years is rare, and so are we. The peace and freedom President Kennedy harnessed then continues now. That spirit still sparks our service. Who are we? We're the Peace Corps.
I hope this spirit will grow, that hundreds of others of young Americans and older Americans will go overseas to show our best side, to show how much we desire to live at peace. There can be no greater service to our country, and no source of pride more real than to be a member of the Peace Corps of the United States. I hope that you will join.